What's going on, everyone? Boylon here, and in today's video I want to talk to you guys a bit about live PvP. Now, I know there was a bit of an oopsies last week where the event card was listed for matchmaking for balanced PvP, but it didn't actually work. They have since fixed this, and it has been back up in the events page starting Monday morning for those who haven't been paying too close attention to it. Also, there is going to be a new set of PvP milestone rewards using the current balanced PvP matchmaking coming up starting on Friday at the store reset time. And we can actually take a bit of a look at the rewards now. So if you go into the events page here, you'll see the versus battle match here, and this is where you can queue up with other players, which I've actually been taking advantage of quite a bit. But if you scroll over, you do have the proving ground. So this is what they're calling it here, and it says participate in versus battle matches. Now it has a nice little cool photo there with Iron Man and Thanos, and if you click on it, you can actually take a preview of, well, it takes you back over to the milestones here, and then you can click on it here, and it brings up the milestone rewards here, which actually isn't terrible. So it seems like that they're just getting started with, the idea and tinkering around with, providing rewards for PvP matches. So if you scroll through it all, there's not a lot. There's a couple milestones, but 10 milestones in total. And if you add it all up, I think it's 8 red star orbs and 3 gold orbs, I believe, and some purple material here as well. There's a total of 125 purple ability energy if you need it. Now, in terms of the scoring for this, it's pretty simple. If you win a match, you get 200 points. If you lose a match, you get 100. So really what that means is that to max 1000, either you need to win 5 times or lose 10 times, or some combination of the two, which, depending on how long the milestone's actually going to last, which we don't know yet, it shouldn't really be all that difficult. A match probably will take you about 5 to 7 minutes, unless they're really slow and they don't pick their characters super fast and all of that. But this leads me to another thing that I wanted to talk about. So now I want to start off by saying that I've been waiting for some kind of rewards to come to Marvel Strike Force involving live PvP for some time. As personally, I'm quite the competitive person, and I really relish the idea of going toe-to-toe with other players around the world in the game that I love to play. I'm not sure how many others watching my videos, are also like me and kind of like the competitive elements of the game, especially solo. This is something I can do myself, and I'm not reliant on my alliance, for Alliance War and things like that. But I am considering creating a new PvP series of videos, as I'm going to need something pretty soon to replace my Dark Dimension 3 series, which will inevitably coming to an end soon once I clear my timed run. So I'm thinking of, doing, if PvP carries forward and involves more rewards, then I'd like to spend some time making some videos on it, showcasing some battles, tips and tricks, and sort of the top characters to use for PvP game modes that I've been using, and things like that. So, and who knows, maybe there might be potential tournaments or the possibility of having character releases around PvP. I think that'd be kind of cool, but maybe that's just me. Anyways, so for the rest of this video, I just want to showcase a live PvP match or two, as I've been spending a fair bit of time, like I said, fighting other random people, and I'm having a fun time, even though it's currently not for rewards right now. If you guys aren't a big fan of PvP or watching me do any videos on it, then please feel free to leave that in the comments below as well, so I know, sort of who my audience is. But without further ado, let's get into a match. Okay, so we found ourselves a match here. But for the purposes of this video, I am going to sort of fast forward through the matchmaking process. I know sometimes it can take a little bit of time, so I don't want to subject you guys to watching through the whole thing. So, but in case you guys want to look at it, feel free to pause it at certain segments while I'm fast forwarding through it, and then we'll get back to it once we actually get into the battle. Okay, and the battle's about to start here. So they did pick Magneto, Ghost Rider. Oh, no, the draft was canceled. Okay, after all of that. Okay, I'm gonna pause right here, and we're gonna jump back into another match. Okay, it looks like that they timed out previously, so again, we're gonna just sort of fast forward through this, and then we're gonna come back when the matchmaking is done. Oh, the Emma Frost and Mr. Sinister combo. Okay. Well, this is gonna go interestingly. I had to, I had to ban that Phoenix, and we're gonna see how this match ends up going. There's a handful of characters that I've really been using in live PvP. I do find it to be an exciting mode. Unfortunately, I kind of forgot about Emma Frost for some reason, and I didn't really consider that. I hate fighting up against Sinister, so I don't have a tank, so inevitably he's gonna get to clone whoever he wants. So we'll see how this ends up playing out for me. I did pull Carnage out because I wanted to take advantage of the Loki Hela. Assuming they survive, I can get the turn bar from Greg and any of the Loki minions, so there is that. I think he's going to try and kill my Symbiote Spider-Man before this happens, though, so we'll see. Oh, he dodged the Death Knives. But there's a lot of debuffs here, and we can shake that off, though, so we'll see... The binary that shakes it off. Gets Sinister into the yellow. We might... I don't know if we'll be able to kill him, though. Maybe... Oh, he's blinded. Oh, I forgot. I wasn't paying attention to my own characters there. Oh, God. That's annoying. We should be able to suck up most of these with Invisible Woman, though, if she gets to return. Captain Marvel. She's probably going to go... Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Oh, he survived. Let's suck all... Oh, we can't... Oh, it didn't suck everything up. Why did I think that it took all the debuffs? Okay, so maybe this didn't go as well as I had planned. I'm not perfect. I have been playing this a lot, but there's, of course, situations I didn't really think about, or, and that's just part of the game, I guess. That Sinister Emma Frost combo, unfortunately, I should have banned Phoenix. I assumed that he was gonna ban Phoenix, and maybe that's why I left it. And unfortunately, it didn't go that way. But we're gonna get some turn bar here on Carnage, but this isn't looking very good for us, though. I think this is probably lost for us for sure. Yeah, I think the combination of Sinister and Emma Frost is just super strong. If you really need to make sure that they don't, you want to make sure that people don't have as much synergy as possible. You need to break them up, do whatever you can, to stop that from happening, or reject, But I couldn't have left Phoenix up. So yeah, I had the wrong choice this time. Normally I don't pick Invisible Woman. Maybe I thought I was counter-picking certain characters. But that was an incredible failure there for me, which is an embarrassing first run. But let's jump back in really quick. I'll speed things up a bit quicker, and we can do that. So, match found. Again, let's we'll speed through the process here. Okay, so I'm gonna try this again with Symbiote Spider-Man and Carnage to take advantage of Loki and Hela's, the Gregs and the clones. Now, I'm gonna try this again with Red Skull. I'm hoping with Mr. Sinister I can actually clone their Signs of Supreme, and then therefore I can flip the negative effects that they use on me. Because I was thinking about, after the rejection, I was thinking of picking up Squirrel Girl, which would actually cleanse all of the debuffs by Scientist Supreme. So we'll see how it ends up panning out. And some of you might think I'm crazy for picking Red Skull, but he actually performs quite well with his special, because it does give everyone turn bar. Now, okay, who do I want to focus? I probably want to focus Hela, I think. I'm kind of a bit surprised about the pick for Thor. Wow, okay, my believes didn't even land at all? Really? Okay. Okay, so we should get some turn bar from that. We did lose 10% though. Oh wow, how did that happen so... Okay, well, it looks like we're not flipping. We're gonna be triggering you know, this is really interesting because without red stars, you know, the flat character stats makes such a huge difference. Now, of course, this is gonna trigger a passive by Thor, and that's gonna hurt a lot. Yeah. Okay, apparently I need to, like, you know, maybe I need to do more practicing before I actually embarrass myself on video, but this is all what it's about. And the more practice that you get, I think the better that you get at sort of choosing and counterpicking and all that stuff. Unfortunately, unless I can come back from this, but maybe, let's do this. If we can get to Red Skull's turn. It's gonna trigger another Thor passive pretty soon. That's not fun. Here. Oh no. I think we need some healing here. Gonna trigger a passive. Oh god. Oh my god. That did way more damage than I expected. I didn't even have defense down. Maybe I underestimated some of these characters. Granted, like I said, you really shouldn't let them get that many synergy, but probably the ban on Falcon wasn't as detrimental as maybe taking out someone else. You know, maybe I need to stop doing this this Carnage Symbiote Spider-Man duo. I saw this work quite a few times, and I've actually had it work myself. It's just apparently when I'm actually doing it on video for everyone else, it's not working out. So let's see if we can get something in else really quick. Another match found. Again, let's zip through here. I do want to say, though, that some of the most common bans that you'll find is going to be characters like Black Bolt, Phoenix for sure. Oh, that was cancelled. Okay. Anyways, so the most common bans that you'll find in PvP that I've noticed is characters like Black Bolt, Phoenix, sometimes Sinister, Ultron, Magneto. Although I don't find characters like Magneto as troubling. And then Ebony Maw. A lot of the legendaries tend to get banned. But then there's often characters like Sinister, Emma Frost, who sometimes are left up, and then Symbiote Spider-Man. I don't think I've seen him banned once, maybe out of like 10 plus matches. So you'll often see that there's a particular set of characters that are like the most commonly banned. And with that being said, I'm going to fast forward. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure what this guy was thinking when he chose his characters, and I say that, and hopefully I don't end up losing. So I chose Squirrel Girl because I think Magneto is going to go first, and that's going to trigger a blind, and I'm pretty sure Squirrel Girl is going to go next, and that'll clear all the blinds that are on my team. Now, granted, most of the characters that I actually chose don't have turn 1 attacks other than Symbiote Spider-Man, so it might not even make a huge difference anyways. But we'll have to see how this ends up playing out. I think this might... I don't know if this is going to be as hard as the other ones. So that's what I was expecting, because he chose Sabretooth, which means that Magneto's turn bar is actually going to be a bit quicker. Okay, so Symbiote Spider-Man does go first, but it doesn't really matter here, so we'll just do that. And then Squirrel Girl goes. So now I want to focus on killing Magneto, I think. So we'll do the special here, and as you can see, that cleared all the blind. Again, doesn't really make a huge difference because all the other characters that I have don't actually make use of any attacks, as you can see. Now, he let me have Ultron, and I think there's not a lot of AoE going on. And actually, normally I wouldn't double up Ultron with Red Skull, but the reason why I did this, the reason why I like Red Skull is the special. So if you notice, everyone gets 30% speed bar, which is quite a bit. And also, if he can get around to his ultimate Storm Assault, it actually gives everyone offense up, which is really helpful. And so Magneto's gonna get nuked here. I think this probably is not going to be as challenging of a match, unfortunately. And this is probably going to give me my one pity win, I suppose, that after the last 2 matches. Oh, I should have... oh, actually. I need to be careful about Carnage, because he can take advantage of all these minions as well. Now, I really love Squirrel Girl, so as you can see here, applies bleed and offense down, so this is quite a bit, and I can't miss. So Squirrel Girl's focus is actually really high, so that actually is really good. Squirrel Girl, I think, as much as some people hate Squirrel Girl, I think Squirrel Girl actually is quite useful in PvP, especially when facing other characters that have debuffs. So she is quite nice in live PvP. I've used her a handful of times. And we're not even going to get to Red Skull's ultimate, but looks like I can probably put this in auto. Not the most, I would have preferred a sort of more challenging win, I guess you could say. But I just wanted to do a couple of rounds of live PvP because I think that this is going to be really important. And I'm going to probably be doing more videos in the future regarding live PvP, and so we're going to be focusing on that after, kind of in between Dark Dimension and especially after I finish my Dark Dimension 3 timed run. So that's just a little bit of a taste there of live PvP. If you guys have not really tried it all that much, I definitely do recommend people jumping in on it for at least the achievements, because there is, I don't think I can see it anymore, but there was achievements relating to matches that you could do in live PvP. So if you haven't done that yet, I do recommend doing that. I think there's quite a few red star orbs in there for the achievements if you haven't done it. I think something like 16 red star orbs, there's quite a few. So definitely get on that if you haven't done already. And in the next couple of days, there's going to be some milestones relating to live PvP. So I definitely recommend going into that as well to clean up and get some more red star orbs there too. So there's quite a bit of rewards up for grabs, but I definitely hope that in the future that they do more in regards to live PvP, because it is a mode that I find quite fun, even though my track record there was only 1 win to 2 losses. But that's going to hopefully change as I get more practice and really figure out more about the game mode. And that's why I'm doing a video on this now for that. So I hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a like down below, and leave a comment about what you guys think about PvP as well. If you guys enjoy it, or if you don't, I want to hear about that. So thanks everyone for watching, and hope everyone stays safe, and I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching, and Boylan signing out.